What is happening, guys? Okay, so today we have our first new series, which is called The Rugby Show. As you guys know, we made this not so long ago. And basically, this is a revamped version with me and my friend Cam, who originally helped me start the Rugby video game campaign. So, yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. We're going to answer loads of different questions every single Friday. So, yeah, let's get into it. So today's first question then is, what was the best rugby video game? So what would you say is your favourite rugby video game?
My favourite? I would say my favourite was probably... It was Rugby Challenge 3 for ages. Okay, it was Challenge 3 for ages. Because I thought the contact area was awesome. You had... In the collisions, it was seriously... I could, and there was a variety to the collisions and the contact area as well. And I felt with Rugby 08, there was literally like 5 variations. It was either huge tackle, goes over the top, or it was either pick up, dump tackle, like a Brian O'Driscoll spear tackle, which somehow was an actual motion for a normal tackle in Rugby 08.
Yeah.
I felt Challenge 3 had loads of variations to it in that sense. But to be honest, I Rugby 20 is probably my favorite rugby video game, which I would probably get lambasted for.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's good structure. The game line can be a bit hard to break, in my opinion. But the Ultimate Team's a game changer. I mean, to be honest, I'm not playing it much anymore at all.
It's the same with me.
Well, to be fair to you, Andrew, you have to grind that like hell. Obviously for content for your channel and stuff, but I think after a while, is it just me? It just sort of ran out of things to. Yeah,
I was like I was on season, I think it's like 152, because I was just simulating. So I was just simulating it for money. It just got to that point, and then it's just. What
you started on that road, have you? I've done that. Yeah. I'm now simulating for money too.
Yeah.
I can't even bear playing every single match. Like that's out of the question now.
Yeah, it's the same with me. I mean, the online servers is just shocking as well. So that was kind of the downer of the stuff. Same as, like, I noticed, like, whenever it was a dangerous tackle, it was always the same animation. It was like as if it just choke slam him to the ground. Like,
it was like Undertaker doing a choke slam. Yeah. It was, yeah. And then someone rolls around on the floor, and then you just see some guy going off the pitch. And
yeah.
Was it Rugby 20? Can you see the referee walking around the pitch or not?
You can, yeah. It doesn't really do much, though. It doesn't exactly, like, show cards. Yeah, he doesn't show cards or anything.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't. No. I thought the set pieces on 20 were great. And if you're a crash ball maestro like myself, every single move is just a big ball carrier, just barreling it up the middle. I just go for that every time. There's another one called the French pivot or something.
Yeah, there's loads, yeah.
I think that's a great feature. Because there's like 22 set pieces. I think Rugby 08, they gave you 4 set ones for each team. You couldn't change them, I don't think.
To be honest, I never actually used the set pieces of Rugby 08 because I was so young. I didn't actually look at that stuff. I was always just like, I'll just play the game straight away and just carry on though.
Oh, I was a total nose. I was I was like Carlos Spencer doing a pop around the back, get Mike Tyndall on the crash ball. So no, I think 20. If we're being honest about the conversation, 20. But the fact that 20 is struggling to beat Rugby 08, for me, Rugby 08's like third.
Yeah.
Because I measure it in what's the best game right now, and I still think 08 is better than Rugby World Cup 2011, Rugby World Cup 2015. I think.
Oh, that's just. We don't even add that to the list. Rugby World Cup 2015 is just shocking.
Mate, I don't know about you. I think Rugby 08 might be better than Rugby 18.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. Rugby 18 is just terrible as well.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I hope I don't try and get a job with any of these developers. But Rugby 18, it was a poor game in my opinion. I guess the animations weren't very varied either on that. I think with 20 there is more variation.
Yeah, and I pre-ordered that game. Do you know how disappointed I was when that turned up? I played like an hour of it. I was like, oh, this is good.
It's the one with Owen Farrell on the front, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. I should have a copy here. Let's have a look. It should be right next to me somewhere. As I chuck all my games on the floor. Oh, God. Yeah, there it is. Everything's literally falling on the floor. There we go. Hidden beneath everything.
It's the cover looked awesome, and as an England fan, seeing Owen Farrell on the front was awesome, but I was so disappointed.
Because it had so many licenses as well. Like on the back, look at all that. Like and it's just the whole gameplay itself.
They had England as well.
Yeah, they had everything. It has the top 14, the Pro D2, the Aviva Prem, Pro 14, France, South Africa, England, Australia, Wales, Scotland, All Blacks. Fiji,
Wait. They had Australia and South Africa.
Yeah, they have everything.
They didn't have New Zealand, though, did they?
Yeah, the All Blacks, Fiji. Every single license is in this game.
And they threw it all away.
Yeah. The gameplay itself was just terrible. The career mode was... I mean, a lot of people praised the career mode, but personally, it was kind of laid out with just text, if that makes sense. So it'd be oh, sign a player, but it would just be way too much information, rather than saying, oh, a certain amount. Do you know what I mean? With FIFA, it's quite, basic, so it's oh, you can sign this player, and then it'll give, a contract animation and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rugby 18, it was all, stats, tries, weight of the player, the age of the player, and it's I don't need to know all this.
A bit too much.
Yeah, way too much. So that was an annoying thing of Rugby 18. Did you ever play the Jonah Lomu Rugby game then? Because that's a fan favourite on my channel.
I don't understand how this is so big. Okay, well, I guess I think I'm actually too young because what console was it on?
I think it was PS1. I never played it.
No, neither did I, because I didn't have a PS1. When I started gaming, it was PS2, and I was only 4 years old then or something.
Yeah. Rugby 04, I remember I bought that in a charity shop back in it was years after it came out. I think it must have been 2011. And then I found it in a charity shop. I was oh, Rugby 04, let's give this a go. Played it for half an hour, and it's just, it's pixely graphics, you know?
I thought Rugby... I remember... No, actually, because that was EA Sports, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was that Martin Johnson on the front?
I think it was, yeah.
Wait, have I got it here somewhere? I might have it here. I've got 2005 here.
Alright. As you start digging everything out like I did, my games are all on the floor now.
I think, to be fair to EA, I think I know they didn't develop them, they published them, but I thought 04 was good, I thought 05 was good, I thought 06 was good, 08 was good. So I think the games... Why is it the games they publish are better? Because what people don't realise is that Big Ben was developing... Wasn't Big Ben developing their games anyway?
What, for EA Sports?
I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 501 games or something, and something else.
505 games?
Yeah, something like that.
But didn't 505 games then develop 2011 World Cup?
Yeah, and 2015 World Cup, I think.
Why did they get...
Don't know.
Why did they go so downhill?
I have no idea. Rugby World Cup 2011 was good, but the 2015 one, I don't understand. If you ever liked
2011 wasn't good, mate.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
No, I enjoyed it, but considering they had 3 years from 08, to make it better, my God, they really didn't. they seemed to literally take Rugby 08, put it on 2011, and
with less teams. With less teams.
with less teams. I don't, and then sell it. But that seemed to be the game, really.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it. It was a good game, and an improvement on the ones they'd done before. Definitely not for me.
Alright, okay.
Do you remember there was a World Cup game? Oh, if I can find it, 2003 World Cup game.
I didn't play that one.
England, right, were the only team licensed.
Oh, right.
I think Ben Cohen was on the cover. You know what? I'll find the name out while we're here. I don't even care if this looks unprofessional. I'm gonna find. It's called World Championship Rugby.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I didn't play it.
This is,
yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen it. I didn't actually play it, but I'm pretty sure I covered it on a video not long ago.
I think you might have. I'm gonna. This is It's World Championship Rugby. That's it. So it was the official game of the England rugby team, So they were licensed, right? And it was just after they'd won the Cup, I think. And or they were number one anyway. So it was either before or after they released it. I think it was after they won the World Cup, and they were the only licensed team, and every other team was unlicensed, basically.
Yeah.
And it's just basically about England destroying everyone and being better than everyone.
The usual.
You had Ben Cohen, Jason Robertson, Josh Lewis. To be fair, it was a great team back then for England. The actual game was just, you'd have these weird modes like beat Japan by 130 points, and it was actually quite a good game for its time. I really enjoyed it. But no, that's definitely not in the conversation. But just a nice nostalgic game that I enjoyed. I think the Rugby Challenge series deserves a lot of respect. I also think, like, why are the defensive lines so crazy, and like why and the backs, and why does like Challenge 3 like a prop just stand at scrum half for ages?
Yeah, because what annoys me with Rugby Challenge 3 is the fact that obviously it's like reversed controls compared to Rugby 20. So is it Rugby 20 is X the tackle and circle change player, and then it's opposite on Rugby Challenge 3. So I obviously went from Rugby 20 to Rugby Challenge 3, and I was like, oh my god, the controls are reversed, and I always them till this day, like. And what annoys me as well is I've noticed with Rugby Challenge 3 you have to tackle the players yourself, whereas in a lot of rugby games the player, like, if you're not controlling that player, he'll go tackle him for you. Have you noticed that? Or is it just I'm that bad?
That's infuriating. When I first learned Rugby 20, I was struggling with circle tackle, isn't it?
It's one of them. Yeah, it's like
I think circle and Rugby 20. By the way, that could be wrong. Get smashed in the comments now.
Yeah.
I'd go to make a tackle on 20, and then I would forget the button for a second or something, and then before I know it, Thacker Towers made a line break against me and just storming towards my try line. And if you make one error with the fullback, you have to make every tackle individually, and I'm not sure that's the best thing to do.
No.
It holds you more accountable, but with challenge, if someone goes to carry the ball in, it will make a line break, and then no, someone else. You don't actually have to be activating every other player to make the tackle. The game will just do it for you, and I think that might be more enjoyable for the gamer. Not having to be, sort of holding each player and making sure they're tackling. I don't know about you, mate. I found that a bit annoying on Rugby 20 when I was like, if I'm not alert the whole time, they could just run the length of the pitch, and then it's hard to stop them then.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. I get what you mean. So going on to another game then, Rugby Challenge 2006. Did you ever play that, Gem? That was a really good game.
Rugby Challenge 2006.
Yeah.
No, I did. Wait, I might have. I'm gonna go back now.
It was on the PS2, and it literally had loads of licenses and like loads of decent game modes and stuff.
How on earth did I not play this? I was Rugby Challenge 2006. What?
Because it was
Rugby. There was an EA Sports Rugby 06 as well, but I never played that. I just assumed Rugby 06 was Rugby Challenge 2006.
Oh my gosh, it has got loads of licensing. It had. That's bizarre, right? Because I actually didn't play Rugby Challenge 2006.
All right.
I actually didn't play that, but it looked pretty good, and they got licensing. But what I find weird is I think Rugby 06 had all the licensing as well.
Yeah, and like the Rugby Challenge, the original Rugby Challenge series isn't the same people making Rugby Challenge now. I don't think. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not the same.
No, it's not. It's not. You've got a game. So developers Swordfish Studios.
Yeah, that's the one.
And you've got they're not, because it's True Blue, and it was, and what's the other companies again? You had
for Rugby Challenge 3 is True Blue. There was also a company called Side Heat.
Yeah.
They made the first Rugby Challenge game.
Yeah, maybe the second one as well. Or was it just the first one? And then you had another. There was another company as well. So, but anyway, it's not. I think Rugby Challenge 2006 was by British developers.
Yeah.
And it's from New Zealand-based developers, I believe, the Challenge series.
Yeah.
Oh, any news on Challenge 4?
Nope, nothing. Talking about like there's literally no news whatsoever on that game. It's annoying as well because the last update was. I think it's been over a month since we heard anything from them. Or maybe over 2 months. It's been ages. I just keep saying coming soon. It's like, mate, you've been saying that since December. It's like 6 months now left of the year, and there's still no update.
I think they might be cancelling it, thinking that should we just save the game for when that rugby starts again? But then again, release the game so this is when people can play it as well.
Yeah, I know. You'd think like you'd want to. Yeah, you'd think they'd give some sort of news. It's ridiculous. I mean, a lot of people are saying it could be going to PS5, and then maybe they're waiting out for that because that's coming in December, isn't it? PlayStation 5. So
to be fair, yeah, I think the new boxing game is going to be released then, isn't it?
That's coming in November, I think, as well. So I don't know.
Why would you release a new game a month before the new consoles are coming out?
I don't know. Doesn't make much sense.
Another month just to get it, just full launch on that. Though probably miss out on loads of sales, I imagine, on PS4 because not everyone's going to be able to buy a PS5 straight away. No, I didn't play Rugby Challenge 2006. So give your opinion on the game.
I thought it was good. It was like, besides Rugby 08, I would say Rugby Challenge 2006 was pretty close to how good it was. I mean, obviously, the graphics were pretty much similar because it was only 2 years apart, really. Licenses, obviously, were pretty good. There was a mode on that game where you'd play classic matches, but it wasn't like classic teams. So they would say, like, play Wales versus New Zealand from 1998, but you'd be playing as, like, the 2006 Wales squad. The only thing they would change is, like, the black and white. They'd give it, like, a black and white screen or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's cool.
No, it was a pretty fun game, though. I wouldn't say it's the best one of all time, though.
Wait, you asked me for my best one I've given you. What's yours, Andrew? Give us your 1 to 3.
Ah, that's a good one. Third,
Go 3 to 1. Build some.
Okay.
So third would probably be. I'm gonna have to say Rugby World Cup 2011 was pretty good, just because like the way it ran. Yeah, I know you don't like it, but I enjoyed it.
Like, I want to let you speak, but I was saying I do like it. I just think with a developer having 4 years to make a new game and they come up with the same game with less teams, I thought that was just. But you go. I'll stop myself.
So
I'd say that one is in third place. I would then say probably Rugby Challenge 2006 because of mainly all the teams that were in that game, and then it's got to be Rugby 08 just because it's Rugby 08. It's the best rugby game ever made. So, yeah. What about yours?
So you despise the new Rugby Challenge series and Rugby 20?
I don't despise them. They are good games, but just I don't feel they don't run as well as the old games. It's like you're playing Rugby 08 and like all you got to do is just like hold down the analog and he'll sprint across the thing, across the pitch. It was just so much more fluid. You'd be sidestepping and stuff. It'd be really quick. Whereas with Rugby Challenge, it's fun. You can make the teams and whatever. The graphics are good, but it just. I don't know, it's missing something for me. I think. Anyway.
Rugby Challenge got a serious problem of the lack of structure in the defence and attack, and randomly Chuck Courtney Laws being a scrum half and stuff. That really annoyed me. 20, to be fair, is probably the best game in recent. For me, it's the best game ever. But in recent times, without a doubt, 20 better than all the challenge games for you.
So yeah, Rugby Challenge or Rugby 20, I would probably go for Rugby 20 for the way it plays, and then Rugby Challenge for the graphics and the teams.
Okay, so Challenge for graphics and teams, that's very fair.
yeah.
Because of obviously Fan Hub. But then you go for 20 for the way it plays.
Yeah.
And Ultimate Team a game changer for you?
I mean, Ultimate Team's fun, but I wouldn't say it's the best thing of the game. I'd say the best thing of the game is the fact that it just runs nicely compared to the rest of the previous games they've done.
Yeah, and I think credit to the developers. After 18, they really went back to the drawing board, didn't they? And they seem to they put out betas, got feedback from community, and they seem to have made a real effort with it. I imagine they're going to continue making them.
Hopefully, yeah.
They seem to be making real effort. Which I could appreciate anyway, because I don't think, but it feels like to me as a rugby gaming fan that there hasn't been much effort from any developer really consistently for a while, and they're giving it a go, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay, so to wrap this video up then, my favourite game probably Rugby 08 of all time, and yours is
Controversial. Rugby 20.
Rugby 20. There we go then. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Did you want to say something before we finish?
Okay, well, quickly, it's not like a passionate favourite game of all time. It's just because it's so much newer than the rest of them. So, yeah.
Okay. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you go and smash the like button down below to show your support. Hopefully you did enjoy this first ever episode of The Rugby Show with me and Cam. There'll be another episode next Friday. I didn't know what to say then. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I've been Andrew, he's been Cam. We'll see you in another video. Peace out, guys.